What's up, guys? I'm gonna show you one thing. Look, grass looks nice and cut, doesn't it? Nice and cut. Okay, note, I cut this like about a week ago. Look at this. How's that possible? Look, it's like a foot tall here, bare over here. I would say it'd be dead over here, but it's not really dead. That is like Miracle-Gro. You'd be kidding me. Looks like I just gotta mow this spot like every day. The rest of it can wait a couple weeks. Pfft, whatever. Looks like it's getting ready to rain. That's good because I gotta work all day. So, actually no, that sucks because then we'll be really busy. Oh my god, Donnie almost drove less. That's not me farting, I swear. Or is it? Hi. How you doing? That's good. Well, it's Tuesday. I'm on my split from work, which means that's right. About the cemetery again. Sitting in my favorite spot. Actually sitting on the cannon that fires into the trees. No. Pretty cool cannon. Comfy spot. I like to sit here because these are where all the unknown soldiers are. Yeah, I've told you guys this before. I know you guys are like, oh, he's in a cemetery again. This is peaceful. We just sit here and listen. I said we, didn't I? A lot of us ghost people just sit here. It's a quiet spot. If it wasn't so hot, I'd fall asleep. That has happened quite a few times. Thumbs up for falling asleep in the cemetery. Creepy, but comfortable. It gives me an opportunity to tell you guys a story, though. It's weird. Let's talk about the story. I gotta get out of the sun. You get in the shade or something. So there's not even shade over here. Let's walk this way. Okay, it's an opportunity to tell you guys the story of the little girl that haunts my house. Little boy, sorry. I was looking at this lady. Little boy that haunts my house. I'd say, let's see, I'm trying to think year. This is about, well, it was right before. Anyways, I don't know what the hell that was. Okay, ooh, shade, look at that. I think we're gonna camp up right here. I'll tell you the story of the boy. Right here. Holy Bible. Holy Bible. I actually took a picture here once. Huh. It's cool. Anyways. Okay, so this is right before Auntie was born. I believe it was right before Auntie was born. We actually, see the house that we live in now was Danielle, my wife's grandmother's house. And then we ended up getting it off of her, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so before we got it off of her, we actually stayed there for a summer, which we lived in the basement, which I'll show you guys the basement. It's pretty nice. For staying down there, I guess. It's a basement. Anyways, so one night, I'm getting ready to go to bed. Danielle's already asleep, and our bed was against a wall. And against the wall, so up here's like the steps. I'm trying to do this so you guys can see this. Like the steps are over to our sides of the bed. A good, I'd say from here to like that other tomb over there. So a good distance. Well, anyways, Danielle's asleep and I'm getting ready to go to sleep, and I so happen to glance over at that tomb, or steps, sorry. And all of a sudden it looked like a boy standing there on the steps. Old-fashioned clothes. Just standing there. Blonde hair. I'd say no bigger than that tomb right there, like height-wise. So what? About 3 feet tall? Yeah, I'd say about 3 feet tall. About that tall. Just standing there looking at me. Didn't say nothing, didn't do anything. This car coming right now just scared the crap out of me, and they're looking at me like I'm crazy. So, you know what? I'm in the cemetery, gosh. Anyway. So, this is funny. what's worse than talking to a camera in the middle of a cemetery? Oh, and a car pulls up. We can pretend like we're looking at tombstones. How about that? Oh, look. Frank. Our beloved Frank. November 10th, what is it? 1864 to 1902. Wait. Oh. Okay, the wife's not buried here. Strange. Car kind of just stopping over there. Hold on. It's okay. No offense to old people, but they're kind of old, so they probably think, oh, it's a kid in the cemetery filming himself. It was a good old person's voice, wasn't it? Anyways, okay, so see the kid, and doesn't say nothing, doesn't move, no sounds, nothing, and all of a sudden he just disappears, which I own that. I got freaked out, yes. Okay, so that happened. I tell Danielle, and first she's like, whatever, you know, nice. She thinks that I was trying to scare her. Anyways, let's fast forward to 3 years ago is when we moved into the house. 3 years ago. Okay, so we're living in the house. Actually 4 years. Now it's been 3 years. Maybe 4. 3 or 4 years ago. So we're just settling into the house. Auntie's, yeah, I think she's walking around talking and stuff. And we had another dog named Raven. Well, one night, we're all sitting in the bedroom actually, getting ready to go to sleep. And all of a sudden, Raven starts barking. Which, okay, it's a dog, it's probably barking at anything. Well, all of a sudden, it sounds like somebody running in the living room, like little footsteps. And Danielle kind of looks at me, and Raven's barking, of course, and I think Auntie was asleep, probably. Okay, so I remember that. And then there's little odd stuff, like you would hear doors shutting when no other doors were shutting, or like a bouncing ball. Okay, yes, that's odd. Or when you're downstairs in the basement doing laundry, and then all of a sudden you hear like little footsteps above you. Okay, that started kind of freaking out Danielle. Then it started getting to where I had a roommate that actually lived downstairs. He would be downstairs and think that we were upstairs because he'd hear somebody walking up there. Go up there, no one up there. He actually had a girlfriend his girlfriend stay the night one night, and he's never told her about any of the stuff that happened to her house until one day she comes running upstairs, screaming, yelling for him, and she's like, what is wrong with you, blah blah blah, and stated some other choice words I'm not gonna say, but he's like, what? I mean, what is it? And she's like, there was a boy standing down there, and I start laughing, of course. She doesn't think it's funny. I mean, he's kind of laughing, but then like, oh crap, I forgot to tell you, they have a ghost. I've seen him, she's seen him, my roommate Chris, he's seen him, well, ex-roommate Chris, he's seen him, heard him, Danielle's heard him, all of our dogs have heard him. Auntie seen him because she talks about a little boy in the house playing ball. Trust me, I've done research on the house. I have no idea who it is. All I know is that he doesn't harm us. He just plays in the house. One creepy thing that's been happening lately. Again, we have 2 dogs, so I don't know. It could be anything that they're barking at. I'm not saying it's the boy, but for the last 3 nights in a row, right at 3 o'clock, dead right, bam, 3 o'clock in the morning, Teddy and Tiny start barking like somebody's gonna break into the house. I mean, they go uncontrollably, like barking like mad horses. Horses don't bark, that doesn't make sense. They bark like madmen. And it lasts for about 2-3 minutes. I get up out of bed, go check to make sure no one's breaking in or stealing my freaking license plates, which I have, by the way. Oh crap, I better check to make sure the back one's back there. Oh god, please be back there. Please be back there. Thank you. Anyways, yeah, nothing. And then they go back to bed. So I don't know if it's the boy coming out and playing or what, but I thought you guys would like to know that story. I'm getting in the car. Gotta get air on. Gotta get the air on. That's scary, yeah? Like on a hill. Ooh, okay. I'm getting ready to go back to work. So I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to talk to you guys.